With the second pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Zach Wilson, quarterback, BYU.
Wilson's got his first career NFL touchdown pass.
Zach Wilson pulling a magic trick.
Zach, how would you describe the time between April 29th until now?
Yeah, just tons of ups and downs. It's been exciting. It's been fun. Injuries and then coming back. And then, you think back to when we started and it just feels like it flew by for sure. But then it also feels like it's been a long season. It's a mix of both. It's hard to explain, but I've enjoyed it, though. I really have.
Joe, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. When did you start playing football?
7 years old.
7 years old. Just remember, man, have fun.
The biggest thing I want to tell you, just remember this. This organization is going to lift you, not the other way around. You feel me?
What kind of expectations did you have when you heard your name called and you came out there on stage high-fiving fans?
Yeah, really just to come in and be myself and, just to improve every single week. I knew it was going to be rough, especially early on. And my goal of this entire year was just how can I improve and just get better and just feel confident in myself and in my ability just to play ball.
Zach Wilson unloads from 53 yards to Corey Davis.
That's the first signature play for Zach Wilson in his career so far with New York.
So, bumpy ride you expected. Carolina, first game, you were sacked 6 times, hit 10 times. 4 interceptions against the Patriots. Then you went to Denver, and you guys were shut out. What happened against the Tennessee Titans?
Yeah, I really think that we just had moments in that game where we were able to make some plays. I thought the defense held them and gave us an opportunity in that second half to just do something, and it was the first time all season I think I felt like I was just playing football finally and not, playing behind the sticks or feeling like we're 3 and out and off the field and waiting for our chance again. We made some big plays off schedule in that game, and I think it got some momentum going, and it was the first time we were finally having some fun.
Zach Wilson is hurt. Zach Wilson was hit back behind the line. He is hurt.
Was there a fear in New England when Matthew Judon took you to the ground that your rookie season might actually be over right there?
There was, for sure. I just sat there. I felt a pop, kind of the awkwardness of how he landed on me. And the first thing that crossed my mind was just like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe that this just happened. Like, am I gonna have to spend the next 9 to 12 months, trying to get this thing better and rehabbing? And, you can always tell the difference between, maybe just tweaking something and then when something, feels unstable and doesn't feel normal, it necessarily wasn't hurting. It just didn't feel normal. And that's what made me so worried about it, So for a PCL, MCL injury, I think it was, for a knee injury, the best thing I could have hoped for. And in that time, I feel like I learned so much about football and, taking a step back and being able to just diagnose the game and the plays that I already had kind of gone through. And I learned a lot in that time.
You're so competitive. Was it like, man, I want to be out there, but at the same time, how did you specifically use that opportunity, in fact, to get better?
Yeah, well, luckily the Jets brought out my quarterback coach and John Beck, who's been part of this offense and has known these guys for a while. And we just spent time in the quarterback room and we got to watch every play that I had gone through and all the different situations I was a part of, and then watching Joe and Mike and Josh all play. And I got to kind of put myself in their shoes and like, hey, what things did they do well? What things they have done better? How did they approach these different things? And in the long run, I felt like it just kind of helped me approach it from a different perspective and almost kind of just settle in and say, you know what, this is how I can kind of rewrite my process of how I look at things.
And you're just waiting for those moments. You're waiting for him to do something special that you can build on, that can give him confidence and the offense confidence. What an excellent play by that young man.
Can you talk about that dynamic that you touched upon before, that you looked pre-injury as a first season, but then post-injury actually as a second season?
Yeah, the mindset was just treating every single game like it was a new game, and like what had happened before, it didn't matter. You learn from those scars of what happened, but you don't bring them along with you moving forward. And so I almost kind of felt like I was able to reflect almost like you do after a season the first time. And I was able to do that, partway through this season. And it gave me the ability to kind of say, okay, how can I go into this now second half of the season for me and completely treat it like it's a new season, like it's year 2 for me now. And how can I apply what I learned from year one and just try and get better every single day.
The big thing that the Jets are doing right now is they're not turning the ball over. They're not making the mistakes that you normally see teams that are having a tough season struggle with during the year. So they're coming out, they're playing a clean game.
The ball security really took off down the stretch for you, and you were getting it done not only through the air but with your legs.
Yeah, I mean, the goals were just like, you know, what issues was I struggling in, and where was I maybe not seeing the field correctly, or how was I turning the ball over. You know, you have to be hard on yourself and say, what are the issues right now? What am I not doing right, and how can I fix that, and what's going to make that be different? You just have to have that work ethic to try and change it, and it's always a process every single day for everybody.
How encouraged are you for what's to come, Zach, in year two? This is a talented roster, a great draft class, and a coaching staff that instilled a culture here in 2021.
Yeah, very promising. You know, I'm very excited for the next season. I feel like I can go into the off season with a lot of things to want to work on and just improve on and get better. You know, I know what the NFL game's like. I know I can play in this league, and so it's going to be great for me and all the other rookies to just work on those things and come back and just have that confidence to just build off of what we're ending with this year.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.